Hi, everybody. Welcome back. We are the Michigan Medium Angels. I'm Laura Ashley Abraham.
And I am Connie Smock.
And yay, we are back for your weekly forecast of what the energies are for the week. So hopefully everybody was able to have a chance to check out our week last week. And this week, we're going to pull some cards for you. We're going to kind of give you an overview of what to expect for the week. And also what we have going on too, we're going to be doing our Facebook Live on Thursday where we're going to do free readings. So make sure you join us. That's going to be at 7 p.m. on the Michigan Medium Angels Facebook page and at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So yay, we're so excited. That's going to be fun. Fun.
Yes, it's going to be much fun.
Yeah. So what can everybody expect this week? Let's see. We do have right now, we have a lot of abundance energy because we have the universal number 8 going on right now this month. Well, in this week too. So we have a lot of fun energy and a lot of healing energy, a lot of passion, a lot of excitement, but there's also a lot of healing that's been going on in the last few weeks too. So we have a full moon going on right now too. So you may be feeling a little bit, up and down, kind of back and forth. I know I've been hearing a lot of that from my clients the last few weeks. So that energy is really just trying to shift and work its way through. So if there's a situation that you feel like you are trying to kind of work through and get through, don't worry, you're going to get there. It's still like it almost feels like last kind of pieces and like fragments that need to get really worked through this week and into the next few weeks. So especially with the full moon. With the full moon, you can always expect lots of emotions to come up and a lot of different energies. Usually things will surface that need to get healed, things that have been hidden, things that you've been kind of putting off taking care of or dealing with. So kind of just, be patient again right now through this whole shift because there is a lot of energy and things will be shifting pretty soon, which that's why I love this too, because it's the abundance. And especially with that, with this week too, with everything we have going on, we're going to be seeing a lot more shifts with abundance kind of coming in and things more in alignment with what you want to bring into your life. So go ahead, Tinkerbell.
No, that was awesome. Well, I'm excited because yes, these energies are incredible right now.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, they're so incredible. They're incredible for, like you said, you nailed it, healing on all levels. I've known, even in my life, people around me are reconciling. It's not just, I'm not saying getting together.
Sure.
In relationships, they are healing, they're apologizing, they're coming back together. And it's interesting because that was the card that they pulled for today.
Mm-hmm.
The universe called acceptance of love, which is about giving and receiving love and about being open to love and self-care and self-love. So the more you take care of yourself, the more you will be able to receive love because you're giving that to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So the interesting thing too with these full moons, I'm really affected by the moon energy.
Yeah.
And if you think about it, that's again what we talked about before is the astrology. There's a reason for astrology. There's a reason why when planets lined up, that when a Sagittarius like myself reads Sagittarius, it seems pretty dead on, regardless of the thousands of hundreds of millions of Sagittarians who are out there, is because we're all connected to these energies and polarity. And when these planets line up energetically, it does something for each person for that particular quote unquote sign. But full moons, I get really tired.
Mm-hmm.
I'm normally really tired at full moon. New moon, I have a ton of energy. I get very little, I get very little sleep anyway, but but full moons, I have to honor that because I have to realize it's almost like, okay, I know when there's a full moon. And even your moods are going to be affected by this full moon. And just so you know, it's not just the energy of that day for everyone listening here. When you have a full moon or a new moon, those moon energies are at least 2 days before and 2 days after. Some say even longer, but
yeah,
really for sure. Yeah, go ahead, honey. What were you?
I say longer because it affects me
is.
like a week before and a week after.
Correct. And
Yes.
it really, it does affect some people longer. For me, it's like a 2 to 3 days before and 2 to 3 days after, but absolutely it can affect you for a week before and a week after, or 5 days before, 5 days after. So honor that. Just start noting how you're feeling. That way, when you know, okay, there's a full moon coming up. All right, there's a full moon coming up. I'm going to have to, I know that I may get triggered a lot because it's also casting those shadows on, like you said, Twink, that was perfect. The shadow side,
Yeah.
that what's hidden, so you can heal it. And these energies are supporting that right now. These energies are not supporting things that no longer work. It's just not going to happen this year.
Mhm.
So each time we have these full moons and each time we have these energies coming up, it's shedding more and more and more and more and getting more clarity for people. But yes, this month actually
Yeah.
is the start of like huge things coming to you, very good energy. And I'm not sure where Jupiter is lined up, but Jupiter is the planet for luck and expansive. And I'm going to check that for maybe for next week. And
Mhm.
maybe we'll do that next week because I feel like there has something to do with Jupiter energy because Jupiter is expansive. Jupiter is the luck energy. It's manifesting. It's the most benevolent planet. Luckily it's mine. I'm so happy because, I feel like I'm really, because very, very lucky. So I call upon Jupiter. You can call upon the planets. You can call upon Mother Earth, the moon. I call upon Jupiter every single day to help me with my luck, to manifest things. And you can too, even if it's not your planet. So with that in mind, self-love, that's another thing too, making sure you're taking care of yourself. If these energies are not supporting, I'm going to say a yes person where you just say yes to everything and then you regret it later, or you feel like, oh, why did I do that? People pleasing, that kind of energy. So it's time to really look at yourself, look at what's going on in your world. And are you committing to things that you shouldn't be committing to? I shouldn't say shouldn't. Are you committing to things that you truly do not want to do in your heart and really isn't the best option for you? And you're just doing it because it's more obligatory or because of guilt or whatever it is that is going on inside. So take a look at that and figure out like, okay, why am I saying yes? And you are so good at this, Laura. Laura has taught me this and I'm getting better about it because I used to say pretty much like that, yes to everything too. Now, instead of that, I am, and I'm still getting better about it, but you know what? Let me think about that before you commit.
Mhm.
And then maybe don't even commit till I'll have to see what's going on. Can we play this by ear? Because I'm not sure what's going to be going on right now. If you're not sure, or if you need time to respond, that is going to really help you, especially with these energies that are coming up right now.
Yeah.
So that's what I would say for that part. Go ahead, Twink.
That was so good. That was so well said. Yeah, and right now too, this is when you were talking about relationships and people really working through relationships, this just came up for me with somebody recently, and going day by day too. Sometimes you have to just go day by day. Instead of getting so far ahead of where you want to be, just stay here. Just stay right here, right now. What is the most important thing that needs to get done? I know, for both you and I, we're always trying to juggle what do we need to do and what is the most important thing that needs to get done so that we can stay balanced. And that's a constant, you're always going to be adjusting where you need to have that balance in your life. So with the relationships, just kind of, again, take it day by day if that is working for you, if that's what you need, and so that you don't have to know what the next, where you're going yet. Because what I'm seeing is that all the pieces have not been shown to everybody right now. For whatever reason, we're kind of like in this space of almost like having to figure out, what do you want? What do you need? What are you looking for? And like be in this space of like an unknown right now, and kind of getting more clarity about what it is that you would like to manifest or bring in. So if you're not sure and you really don't know which way to go, what decision to make, just be patient, because those answers are going to come forward in the right timing when you need them. It's just not the right time yet, and you don't have all the information yet. So you will know when you need to make decisions or, choices, because I'm seeing a lot of that. A lot of stuff coming up where people are having to really pause and reflect and really wait, just wait. And it's like, you don't want to. You're like, I want to know, I want the answer, but it's not the time yet. You don't have all the information yet. So be patient. Oh, and I did want to mention too, I know Connie, your beautiful, gorgeous picture in the background. So
Thank
Connie
you.
has been taking time to create her beautiful office space, which is all about self-love, and it is gorgeous. I love it. I'm so excited for you. I got to see it yesterday and spend time with you. That was fun. And thank you too, because she gave me a Reiki treatment and her crystal bed. If you have not tried it, you're going to need to, because it was phenomenal. Just saying, it was so good. And I feel great today. So thank you.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. I
Yes.
gave her the treatment. I did.
You
Yeah,
did.
she got everything. Angel
I
harp.
did.
Yeah. Qigong, Reiki, tuning forks, the drum, and the Tibetan singing bowl, and the crystal healing mat. And yeah.
And the meditation.
And the meditation. Yes, it's true.
Yeah, it was
That was
phenomenal. So I feel so good. So I feel recharged. She's probably exhausted, but no.
it doesn't, no, that,
I know.
you're so cute.
I know.
It was fine, but it's all about the energy. And if you feel you need to be recharged, go get recharged, go do something that recharges you. That's a good point. Yeah. So, and this does actually recharge me. It's funny because I didn't want to leave this last night. I'll just show you real quickly. Just do it.
Yeah, that
Just real quickly,
picture
see
that
if I
you-
can do this. I don't know if you can see it. There's Kuan Yin. And there's Buddha waterfall I just got. So actually, I can type it. Yeah. So far, we're still putting it together. And Lindsay, oh my gosh, the same one who made this shirt. You guys want something customized? She brought over, and this is just, you know what, about manifesting. When you seriously think about it and you're calling in Jupiter and you have that intention, I don't know if I can show you right here. She made this table for me. It's so cool. So cool. Let me see if I can do this.
Yeah, you can see it.
Because I'm working today here, obviously, doing this, but yeah, she made that table. And then she found chairs for free, spray painted them, and she's doing the reupholstering them, and she's putting the Michigan Medium Angels on the seats.
Yeah.
And it matches the table. And as she was putting it here, I'm like, this table, I was thinking to myself, this table needs a glass top. And all of a sudden I looked outside and there was a glass top that it's been sitting on my bistro set that we never use outside. And I'm like, I think that's going to be a perfect fit. We've cleaned it up, put it on here. It is a perfect fit. Everything came together, like seriously. Every time I thought I needed something for this room, it just would help everything. And Lindsay helped. Actually, she was huge in doing this room, just so you know. So the painting, everything, she is phenomenal. She is, yeah, she's your girl if you need anything. She cleans houses. I don't think she wants me to advertise that she's painting, but she did a great job. And she makes stuff, she embroiders, yeah. So if there's anything that you need customized, she etches in glass, everything. So yeah, Lindsay Bibbins. She's on Facebook. So yeah. Yeah, go ahead, Twink, sorry.
No, I love that. I'm so glad. It's so true, because she does. She's awesome. And she helps so much. She does so much. She's awesome. She's done phenomenal with that. I mean, it's in the energy is just like incredible in there. I love it. So that's all about self-love, and we were just going through that period where we were, it's like you were releasing and letting go of stuff, and you felt like your room wasn't big enough anymore and you needed to expand. So you did, you listened to that, and then like you said, it all came together. That's where the abundance comes in. So yeah.
I just got chills on that. That's exactly right. People sit there and, oh, I can't do it. I could have said, I don't have time for this, or I don't have this. When you say that, the universe is going to give you more reasons to not have time for something. But I made a clear decision, which is funny because that's one of the energy cards that I just pulled, is making a decision. Once you make a decision, then things will fall into place. When you get clear on it, the universe responds. And I was very clear on it. I knew my soul was trying to grow. I knew I was outgrowing the space where it was before. And I just saw, I'm like, okay, then and I just saw it, created it, and then everything came into alignment. I'm talking even down to my brother-in-law making the doors for me, and he was able to come over, and everything just keeps fitting perfectly. So yeah, so that you just have to get clear. That's one of the biggest things, is getting clear. And because actually that's out in the cards for this week. So before I do the cards, is there anything else, honey, you want to add?
No, that's it. I think we should jump right into the cards.
Let's just jump in, because I'll tell you the cards that are coming up. The first thing is Storm. Well, there's the thinking man. So there's someone in your life that could be a male, or it could be someone else who's here to help you, who's here to who's very logical, who you can bounce things off of, to someone to tell secrets to, whether it's male, or this could be a female too. That this also could be a new love interest for people coming in, who's very intelligent, or an air sign person, which would be Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra are the air signs. Then you have storm warning. Oh, I'm missing one. I think I'm missing one. No, there's three. So then there's storm warning, but it's reversed, which means the clouds are starting to clear up. Whatever you were struggling with, this full moon, these energies now are starting to clear that up, but you have to make a decision, because once you make a decision and let go of attachments, because these two are together, that's when things are going to really skyrocket for you. It's time to let go of the old, just like me, let go of the old. When you let go of the old, it brings in this new expansive energy for you to be able to create what you want and have what you want. The middle card is man holding a coin, which is another, it's again a man, but it's also money, abundance coming in. So whether you're a man or you're a female, there's going to be something good coming up with money relating to the man, whether it's yourself or a man, if you're a female, a man coming in, or a man with another man. But there's definitely something coming in good, with some abundance coming up with this energy. So you know what, universe, we are open to receiving. We are open, right? Everyone open up their arms. We're open to receiving abundance, love, everything. Yay, bring it on.
Yes. I'm just going to stay in that energy for a minute. Okay.
Yeah. Absorb it. Get it in there, girl.
That's right. I know, right? Okay. So I actually pulled more than 3 cards. Oops. They did it. I just,
you go.
This is what I felt. So, we have the 8 of air, which is an illusion of being trapped, afraid to take action. I know, 8.
And 8 again. Yes.
Yep. So a lot of times too, that the air signs are connected to thoughts and thinking. So you're feeling trapped in some area of your life. And that's where this shift is now coming into. So you're working through it, you're taking steps. The next one is the Page of Earth. And this is good news about financial matters. So wanting to do something more challenging, connected to, like, this could be like school, you're learning something, which could be of value as well. It's usually about something new, something coming in, some type of value that will be helpful for you. And again, it could be you're just going to be learning something new, or even an aha moment. They just said too, it could be more clarity, because you were talking about clarity. The life experience card is next, which is in the middle. So this is really what this is all about right now, life experience. And I literally saw that card in my mind's eye yesterday when I was talking with somebody. So it definitely is about life experience. There's things going on for everybody, for you, for whatever the situation is. But life experience, meaning that whatever's going on right now is something you have to go through. And it's important for you to take the time to work through it. You can't just, like, they're showing me you can't just plow through it. You have to take your time and go through it slowly and take it apart piece by piece. That was an interesting analogy. This is a significant life event, a powerful revelation that leads to change. The next card is the 9 of Earth. So, and this is, financial too. This is about money, abundance, enjoying life's little luxuries, spending quiet time alone, and successful self-employment. So there could be an area where you're trying to either get more time, you're, just feeling overwhelmed with so much to do. So this is about, again, making sure that you make that a priority. And this will be coming forward when you take care of those other things that you need to take care of. and kind of letting go and of having the answer right now and just being in that space, again, that's going to open up the energy so that you can get more clarity on the situation. The next card is the 5 of air. So it's interesting to me because the first card was the 8 of air, and then we've got the 5 of air on both ends, which is you're trying to figure it out. You're trying to figure it out in your head and you cannot. So we're here to tell you, stop, right, the thinking man.
The thinking man. You're thinking too much.
Yeah. Stop trying to figure it out.
Overanalyzing.
Yes, let go. Just let go. Let the situation unfold how it needs to. I know I'm thinking, yup. I'm thinking all these situations. Yup. This makes so much sense. And then also in the card 2 talks about learning from the situation. So you're learning something about yourself. You're learning something about what you need or what steps to take next, like what your next steps are. And you can't push that or force that. The next card, the overall, is the strength card, Archangel Ariel, which is about releasing harsh judgments, forgiveness, and compassion, which could be for yourself or other people. And it's about having strength. So I know that's one of my favorite cards too. I love
that one too.
So, this is really about just being in this space and not trying to push, trusting, because there is abundance coming forward. We have significant abundance. So the situation is going to reveal itself and unfold, and you're going to have the answers that you need coming forward very soon. But just for now, just be patient, just be a little patient and sit in that energy and try to take it apart when you need to, but then also step back and maybe, do something different. Get out of your head. Don't try to figure it out. Go for a walk, or start getting rid of things, start decluttering. I know we're in springtime, probably everybody is right now too. Go ahead, Tinkerbell.
No, that was perfect. I love that. That's exactly right. Spring, yeah, I know. I've been doing the same thing. I'm getting rid of everything that no longer serves me. Everything, even emotionally, physically, like things that I no longer use. You either you love it, you use it, or recycle it or get rid of it. One of the two, like lose it. You just get rid of it. Because otherwise it clutters up your space, and that actually affects your thinking and your clarity too. So I pulled some love cards for those of us who are wanting to know about love. Ooh la la. The first one is passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So what that means is when you start living in joy and living in the present moment, I literally just heard present moment, and stop getting caught up on what ifs or in the future or what's going to happen. Like, I love what you said. Let things happen as it's supposed to happen. Let the universe sort this out for you. And just say, universe, if you're trying to struggle with something or make a decision, show me a sign of what I'm supposed to do and make it be a very clear sign. But the more you live in passion, the more you live with joy, guess what? You're not only going to be more attractive to other people if you're single, right? And to your mate, even if you're not single, you're going to be more attractive to your significant other, because that joy energy it's infectious. It makes you it's contagious. Some people want to be around you. Then the next one is for others is healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. And it may not necessarily be your parents either. It could be an ex-lover or something, whatever that has hurt your heart. It's about forgiveness. And Laura and I are doing our 8-week transformational program. So if you're having issues with this and you need to work through something with forgiveness or helping your heart heal, this is the program for you, because we're going to spend a lot of time on this. And it's also going to be how to learn how to read cards for yourself and check in intuitively. We're going to spend 2 full weeks on this. For those of you who are wanting to learn more about spiritual growth, how to protect your energy field, energy in general, how to read cards and connect with loved ones on the other side, we're going to have 2 weeks dedicated for this. So look for our link on Facebook, as well as our weekly newsletter, which will be going out soon. And I know normally it goes out on Thursdays. We are going to get back on track on that. We're working on that now. And then the last one for those of us, and those of you, true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. So if you're just getting into something, or you are in a relationship, There you go. And if you're not, I feel like there's one coming up for you because these energies are supporting significant love. Significant people are divine compliments are now starting to come together. I noticed that. Oh, like, or yeah, actually, no, that's it. I was going to say something else, but they said, no, don't say that because it is, these energies are supporting now more of a similar vibration, very similar. So compatibility wise, if you guys are just, if people are just at each other's throats or just seem like it doesn't work anymore, it's because of that disparity in the vibration and frequency. So these energies are now supporting more who are of a similar vibration. Go ahead, Laura.
That was so good. Oh my, and you know, when you were saying that too, they showed me that when you're talking about divine complement energy coming in, they showed me that's going to be this year and into next year. Actually, for whatever reason, this year and next year is going to be major divine complement energy coming in. So we kind of have been doing a lot of releasing the last couple of years. There's been a lot, you know, we've all gone through a lot with everything, but they were kind of showing me, like you said now too, that divine complement energy is coming in because a lot of people have let go of things that weren't working. You were forced to if you didn't do it, and then you had to. It worked out that way. So now coming up, it's like, okay, in order for everybody to start to make these shifts, they are going to start to bring more people together in alignment and also in communities because they're showing me community as well. That was really cool. I love it. It's exciting.
That is awesome.
And like you said, I feel too with the relationships that people are in, they're, if you know you've been working on your relationship, that's going to get better because or you're going to realize it's not going to work. That's what I feel is going to really happen this year too. This year is going to be a lot of that.
A lot of shifts and change. No more status quo. Just think because it's comfortable. Correct. And it doesn't work anymore. It's going to shift to get better, or it's going to shift the other way, but it's not going to be this anymore. It's got chills everywhere on that. Yeah, good point, Laura. Thanks.
So true. So I pulled a card from the Angels of Abundance deck, and the card that I pulled was Do the Work, which is basically saying to all of us, you know what, take the time to do your work. You, again, what they were bringing forward just a little bit ago, you can't push your way through this. You're going to have to let things play out. You're going to have to be uncomfortable where you're at with what's going on. You're either going to have to talk about what's going on. You're going to have to do your work, whatever that looks like for you. Having triggers or having, you know, something affecting you in your relationship where it's like, you know what, this is something that has to get worked through in order for you to go forward. You can't step around it. You can't sidestep it, is what they're saying. So you've got to take some positive action towards what you want, whether it's a job, whether it's a relationship, whether it's just, you know, your own self feeling good. What steps do you need to take? What things have you been putting off that you need to take care of or do? And again, if you right, because we have done a lot of work up to this point. So it's like, I know a lot of people are really like, well, I've done so much work. I've been working on myself. You're always going to be working on yourself. It's just going to be like that. You're going to have those ups and downs and ebbs and flows. But this is more about kind of getting out of your own way and letting the information come forward in the right timing when it needs to. You just can't push it. And you're going to know what you need to do very soon here. Things are going to start to shift. But for now, do your work, whatever that means to you. Again, it could be go clean a room that needs to get cleaned. You know, if you sit and you just ask yourself, okay, what do I need to do right now? And take a moment to really tune in and ask that question. What is the most important thing for me to do right now? Let an answer come into your mind. You're going to know what the answer is. It's going to pop in right away. It might be sleep. It might be, you know, stop thinking about it. It might be go for a walk. It might be go donate those clothes that are in your car. That's what I need to go do. So whatever it is, the next step, once you take care of that, the energy will start to shift, and then you're gonna know what the next step is. So just be patient. Be patient. And again, I know we said this earlier, we're going to do our Facebook Live this Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we are going to do free readings. We're going to pull cards. So please join us for that. It's going to be so much fun. And I will be with Connie, and we will be with Jesus.
Yay!
I know. I love that. I love that picture. It's just a gorgeous picture. It's
You. I know. But Archangel Gabriel is in there too. Yes, that was awesome, honey. Very good. You're absolutely 100% right. Sitting with that and feeling, what is it I need to do? That's what I had to do today. We just talked about that. I just got chills on that. Yeah, I had to figure out like what, because my whole schedule got changed today, but
Right.
it's what I needed to do. So I had to sit and figure that out and just be like, okay, what's the most important thing? What is the most important thing that I need to do?
Yeah.
And then go from there. And I forgot to say this, but this is the other card that was pulled. It's yin and yang, and it's number 22. Everything is in divine order, but because it's in a yin state right now, it's receptive again. It's about receiving. It is about, and which is consistent with the full moon. It's really just kind of not action right now. It's more about just going in within and figuring out what it is that you need right now and listening and honoring your intuition.
Yep.
And then I think divine compliments, I don't know why, but somebody has a question about this because as we were talking about, I'm just going to real quickly,
Yeah.
because I know we need to wrap up, but the divine compliments, just so you know, there's soulmates who come in, doesn't necessarily mean that's who the person who you're supposed to be with. And we've talked about this before, and maybe we may talk about this in our live, I'm not sure. But basically the soulmates are, they're here to teach you something. Pardon me?
And we, sorry, honey, we cover
Yeah.
this in our program.
We do. That's a good point. That's why I'm just going to give a quick overview, and we help you to be able to pull in your divine complement and to move through your stuff quickly. So that way you can pull in a perfect person instead of keep pulling in the same types of people. And you're like, why do I keep pulling in the same type of person? Why do I keep being attracted to this type of person? It's because there's a reason for it. And we talk about it in our program, and we talk about ways how to overcome that. And people have been becoming more in alignment with people. I myself, even just going through the program, at the end of I literally put out there at the end of the program, I said, if I'm not dating someone by March 1st, I'm going to go online. I didn't even have to. From doing the program, just from us doing it with everyone else, I literally ended up was talking to 4 different people all of a sudden, right at the end of the program, because I was too busy. I even said, I don't have time right now because we were doing the program and working really late. And so what happened? The universe responded. I made a decision. I'm like, I am not ready right now because I'm too busy. The universe responded. The moment we ended the program, I literally started talking to 4 people.
Mhm.
And then, obviously, and then one of them is so far, we'll see, but one of them seems to be pretty amazing. So we'll see.
Mhm.
Yeah. But anyway, that's what happens with divine compliments. So you have those soulmates that come in, but then you have a divine compliment. This divine compliment is someone that compliments you. It's easy. It's like you guys are so compatible on so many levels. And because you don't have to learn the lessons anymore, because all of your soulmates, because you guys had a soul contract to come in together to help learn things, because Earth is just a big school for learning. So you're going to be with people and experiences that help you do that. We talk about that in the program. But anyway, that's the difference between soulmates and divine compliments. Because I felt somebody had a question like, what the heck is a divine compliment? That's what that means. It's someone who just comes in, who literally compliments you. That person is a bonus because you don't need healing and neither does the other person. You guys are done with the lesson. So anyway, yeah.
Yes.
And we help you get there within our program. So if that's something you're looking for, this is the program for you.
Yay. I know it is awesome too, honestly. It's so much fun and it's a community. So we're going to talk about that more on the live also. And if you guys are interested, you can check out the link. We have it on our Facebook page, and the whole program, it's 8-week online private Facebook group program, and we put in content every day. We do lives in the program. We do free readings in the program. The whole thing is $88.
I know we made it affordable so people could. This was supposed to be over $1,000 because we cover every aspect of your life, mind, body, spirit, and help you evolve. And people have transformed so quickly and amazed. They literally, people are saying we are changing their lives, and they're signing up again just to have that group support that we offer and to stay in that energy. And even though there are lives, you can do this at your own pace. There will be recorded and the information will be there for a year. So don't feel like, oh, I have to, this is something else I have to make time for. It's going to be when you have time for it, you can listen and watch and do whatever you need to do at your own time and your own pace.
Yes, I know. It's so good. It's so fun. All right, everybody. Is there anything else, Tinkerbell?
No, I think that is it for now.
Okay.
I think that is it.
Okie dokie.
All right. Everybody have a magical day and night filled with peace, love, and light and fairy dust for everyone.
Yes. Oh, and leave a comment too. Leave a comment. Share this. Let anybody know. Yeah.
Yeah, let us know. Yeah, that's interesting. If you guys are liking the energy of the week or what you'd like to see more of, or if you have questions, definitely that's a good point, Twink.
All right. Thank you, everybody. Have a good day.
Bye, everyone.